Good morning. Today is Saturday, April 12th, 2014. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday afternoon. We're going to start today's Bible reading, Luke 15. Now all the tax collectors and sinners were coming to hear him, but the Pharisees and the experts in the law were complaining, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." So Jesus told this parable. Which one of you, if he has 100 sheep and loses one of them, would not leave the 99 in the open pasture and go look for the one that is lost until he finds it? Then when he has found it, he places it on his shoulders, rejoicing. Returning home, he calls together his friends and neighbors, telling them, "Rejoice with me, because I have found my sheep that was lost." I tell you, in the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who have no need to repent. Or what woman, if she has 10 silver coins and loses one of them, does not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search thoroughly until she finds it? Then when she has found it, she calls together her friends and neighbors, saying, "Rejoice with me, for I have found the coin that I had lost." In the same way, I tell you, there is joy in the presence of God's angels over one sinner who repents. Then Jesus said, "A man had 2 sons. The younger of them said to his father, 'Father, give me the share of the estate that will belong to me.' So he divided his assets between them. After a few days the younger son gathered together all he had and left on a journey to a distant country, and there he squandered his wealth with a wild lifestyle. Then after he had spent everything, a severe famine took place in that country, and he began to be in need. So he went and worked for one of the citizens of the country, who sent him to the fields with the pigs to feed the pigs. He was longing to eat the pods the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. But when he came to his senses, he said, 'How many of my father's hired workers have food enough to spare, but here I am dying from hunger. I will get up and go to my father and say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me like one of your hired workers.' So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way from home, his father saw him, and his heart went out to him. He ran and hugged his son and kissed him. Then his son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his slaves, 'Hurry, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let us eat and celebrate, because this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' So they began to celebrate. Now this older son was in the field, and he came and approached the house. He heard music and dancing. So he called one of the slaves and asked what was happening. The slave replied, 'Your brother has returned, and your father has killed the fattened calf, because he got his son back safe and sound.' But the older son became angry and refused to go in. His father came out and appealed to him. But he answered his father, 'Look, these many years I have worked like a slave for you, and I have never disobeyed your commands. Yet you never gave me even a goat so that I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours comes back, who has devoured your assets with prostitutes, you killed the fattened calf for him.' Then the father said to him, 'Son, you are always with me, and everything that belongs to me is yours. It was appropriate to celebrate and be glad, for your brother was dead and is alive. He was lost and is found.'" That was Luke 15. Psalm 81. For the music director, according to the Gittith style, by Asaph. Shout for joy to God, our source of strength. Shout out to God of Jacob. Sing a song and play the tambourine, the pleasant-sounding harp and the 10-stringed instrument. Sound the ram's horn on the day of the new moon, and on the day of the full moon when our festivities begins. For observing the festival is a requirement of Israel. It is an ordinance given by the God of Jacob. He decreed it as a regulation in Joseph when he attached the land of Egypt. I heard a voice I did not recognize. It said, I removed the burden from his shoulder. His hands were released from holding his basket. In your distress you called out, and I rescued you. I answered you from a dark thundercloud. I tested you at the waters of Meribah. Selah. I said, listen, my people. I will warn you, O Israel, if you only would obey me. There must be one other God among you. There must be no other God among you. You must not worship a foreign god. I am the Lord your God, the one who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Open your mouth wide, and I will fill it. But my people did not obey me. Israel did not submit to me. I gave them over to their stubborn desires. They did not seem right to them. If only my people would obey me. If only Israel would keep my commands. Then I would quickly subdue their enemies and attack their adversaries. May those who hate the Lord cower in fear before him. May they be permanently humiliated. I would feed Israel the best wheat. I would satisfy your appetite with honey from the rocky cliffs. That was Psalm 81. Proverbs 13:1. A wise son accepts his father's discipline, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. And that was Proverbs 13:1. That was today's Bible reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry, seems like I messed up a lot today with my words. I had an early morning. I got up too early, I think. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll probably see you guys later today with some I keep calling them Bible stories, and they're not, with some stories. I'm going to read from you. I have another magazine that I got. So until then, let's bring those souls to Jesus. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.